Welcome to Judy's Mind Body. A nice, beautiful gray day. Waking yourself up with triple burner coming through 3 Dantiens. The heart is the middle. This is the lowest one at the abdomen. If we go up to here, it's the head. Each Dantien is an energy center. The most important thing is not the inhale. That gives us the impact into the exhale. The exhale needs to be slow. So inhale here and exhale down. We speak about inhale and exhale, and we often don't know what it is. That's the in-breath, and this is going to be the out-breath. So take another one, inhale, and now exhale down. The out-breath, the most important. And why is that? Because the inhale is like the opening to something new, and the exhale right here is the slowness that we need to be able to relax. It's the relaxation response is on the exhale, not on the inhale. So let's inhale with a great deal of joy and exhale slowly down. If you need another breath, which I do right now, take it in and keep the move of the hands very slow. Eventually, you'll be able to do all of that in one long exhale. Triple burner, 3 ahead of us. Here's 1. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the throat. Tongue on the upper palate. Here's 2. And here's 3. Shake it out. Shaking out is really, really important. You want to feel it from the heels, through the knees, through the pelvis, through the upper body, and all the way up here. And shake it out. Shake it all out. Shake out is a typical Qigong move. And we're going to open our practice today with Qigong. Bringing your palms up here to just about breast height. Take an in-breath out, bringing the palms out into a T, and an out-breath here on the exhale. Slowly exhale. Inhale, and then exhale. For the accordion, a rib cage expansion and a rib cage contraction on the out-breath. In-breath, out-breath. In-breath, out-breath. The accordion. Inhale and exhale down. Exhale down slowly. Rest on globes of energy in resistance to gravity. Palms are rounded, fingers are relaxed as you exhale down in resistance to gravity. Ready? Inhale first. Shake it out again. Shakeouts will be important while you're working with the breath because you need to stay relaxed in all your limbs. And if you need to right away, I would say drink some water. You want to get ready for this with water nearby. It's really important. Three slow slip, three slow sips, and that's perfect. Buddha picks up the earth. Start here with the palms up and exhale down once you get that feeling of the open shoulders here. Exhale down. Inhale up. Push the world up into the sky on your exhale. Use the nose breath. That filters the air. On the exhale, the tongue will be on the upper palate already. You can open the mouth a little bit if you like. Because that's the Qigong breath. Tongue on the upper palate. And where's the exhale going? It's going down the throat. So let's slow it down. Two more. Of Buddha picks up the earth. Very good. Let's shake it out. Knocking at the gates. You're knocking at your pelvis here in the front with the forearms, and in the back, you are tapping your buttocks. Notice how the back of the hand, of one hand here, comes around the palm of the other hand, comes to the other side. And your feet are in a V. And as you move, you let the sliding happen on the balls of the feet, and the heels will come up. You want to keep heels, backs of the legs, and pelvis together. And think front and back body. Lengthen through the whole spine, and the crown of the head is lifted up towards the heavens. Qigong is ancient practice, and it was developed over thousands of years, along with Tai Chi, Chuan, and other practices of Tai Chi. And this one we are going to do is going to be called Tai Chi Chih. So we're just warming ourselves up. Okay, now we're going to come back to center. Feet in a V, inhale up, and exhale down slowly. And take a few deep breaths here. Place one hand, perhaps your right hand, on your pelvis and your left hand on the upper chest here where your collarbones are. Feel those collarbones. And now you're going to lift them up as you inhale in, coming in, the in breath. And you don't want to raise the shoulders if possible. So keep the spine really long here and the shoulder area open. You can push back a little bit to feel that. It's as if the shoulder blades and back come together. They can't quite, but you're going to try to open up this whole chest. Okay, so when you inhale up, you start with the abdomen, you come up through the rib cage, you go up to the upper chest, the collarbones will rise. When you come down on the exhale or the out breath, you want to maintain your posture and not drop, okay? So keep the head elevated here from the crown of the head. There's a connection from the crown of the head down to your tailbone here, and you want to feel that. Put your thumb on your tailbone and your index finger on the crown of the head at the back of the skull. Okay, and work on just feeling that length and the connection all the way down through your cervical, thoracic, and lumbar spine down to that area. Okay, here we go. Take a couple breaths in. Right hand on the pelvis, left hand on the collarbones here, and inhale through the nose. Abdomen, rib cage, upper chest. Exhale down, upper chest, rib cage, abdomen. Now 2 slow breaths in that order. Exhale down. The pelvis will come in on your exhale. Inhale first. Expand it. Rib cage, upper chest. Take another breath. Exhale down. Continue the same thing. I'll move my hand in the order in which we're going to breathe. Inhale. Inhale. Be sure you have enough inhale here to exhale down. Expand. Contract. Expand. Contract. Very good. Shake it out. We'll do quite a bit of shaking out when I start to feel like we might be getting tense. Good. Shaking it out all the way. Let's do some vowels, okay? I believe in warming up the voice, that we don't always need a microphone, but that we need to learn how to elevate the voice and use it the way the body allows us to, okay? So first we're going to inhale, bringing the thumb to the forefinger here. Inhale up. Exhale down. Flatten the palm on the exhale as you come back here, shifting towards your left. This is me moving with you, and I will be using your direction, meaning that I'll be mirroring you. This is left. This is right. You're right. Flatten the palm, come back towards the back leg. It's going to bend. The front leg is going to straighten. Your toe will come up. Now your heel and back will lift automatically. You want to get that sense of yin and yang. This is a perfect way to start. Bending that knee in front, straightening the leg and back. That's yin. This is yang. Yang is the strong masculine leg. Yin is the feminine leg. They work together in resilience. Companionship. Differences. One becomes yang and then it becomes yin. Always sharing that responsibility of power within the body. Inhale. Exhale. Picking up a feather and letting it go is a wonderful way from Qigong to get that weight shift started in the body. Let's come back to center. Feet in a V now. That's called rider on horse position. Consider that you just got off your horse, Mongolian plains, and you're going to exhale now. And notice how your open thighs allow you to do that without dipping down too far. The knee does not go beyond the big toe. So feel that, check it out. Good. Now we're going to come over here to this side and we're going to do the same thing. This foot's pretty much forward from my foot is right here, so I can make sure that my knee tracks over the big toe there. And I'm going to come over here and I'm going to extend up here. Inhale, exhale down. I want to make sure that my weight shift works for me so I don't fall over. Sometimes I have a chair nearby to check that with my students. Or a stool. So here's your inhale up, your thumb and your forefinger are together, picking up a feather, letting it go, flatten the palm on the exhale. There's your inhale. Here's your exhale. Good. Bring the feet back to the center again. Let's shake it out. Being able to do a good spinal twist is all part of this because we want to be able to engage those nerve endings that are on the sides of the spine here and all the way down the back. So now we're going to bring our palms out into a V up here. Our feet are also in a V. And we're going to do a side bend today. Let's come down here, this side, and look up at that hand. And you feel like you're between two panes of glass here because the tummy should not be pushed out, nor the buttocks, but everything is one line for your beautiful side bend. And side bend the other way. Your feet are in a V. Your arms are in a V when you start. And notice how the whole side body, the ribs here, get a good, nice extension there. It's just beautiful. And over here, Qigong is so much fun. It's a way of finding all your extensions within the body. And now let's exhale down. And shake it out again. That will prepare us pretty well for our next move, which is going to be a nice, beautiful move around the body here, making a 3/4 turn. So bring your little fingers together here, open the palms out, give yourself some space between the lower rib cage and the top of the area here of the pelvis. Your hip bones right there, so space. Once again, find that opening, and we're going to do a spinal twist. Inhale here and twist towards your right, which is that way. Okay, inhale, twist. Notice how it's a 3/4 turn on the exhale. Now come back to center. On the inhale, you can go a little faster there, and now slowly exhale. Inhale first. Open the fingers out, make sure they're not tight. Let the tips of the fingers reach out. The palms are rounded. There's no tension in the fingers. And you're twisting on your exhale. You're coming back to center on your inhale. 2 more. When you twist on the exhale, make it much slower than when you inhale here. Inhale. Now slowly come around so that your exhales are all longer than your inhales. In breath, out breath. Good. Let it go. Once again, we'll shake it out. That's good. Shake it out. Okay, we haven't yet this morning done our vowels, and that's going to be important. We're going to use the Italian vowels, E, A, O, U, and we can add E. Okay, here we go with E. Let's start with an A and go to E. Ready? A, E. A, E. A, O. A, O. A, A. Ai, ai, ae, ae, and ae, ae. Good. Doesn't really matter what order you do them in, but let's go again and we'll do it a little bit higher so that it's not just right here in the chest voice, but we add the head voice, which is more up in here. So here's Tarzan, for example. Ah, here's Tarzan on steroids. Ah, using the head voice. Okay. Think of yourself like an operatic singer. Ready? Okay. E first. Yee, ae, ae, ao, 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 au, au, and shake it out again. Now we're going to fold forward from the hips, flat back. Place your thumbs on your hip bones. Extend up through the spine. Fold forward, flat back. Release, tap down. Insides of the legs. The thighs are open here. Back down. The correct way to do this is to first go into a dive, like you're learning how to dive for swimming. Bring the head forward from here, flatten the back, extend the hips out here, and now round the back and release. Come back up, 2 more of those. This is preparation for a beautiful fountain in Qigong. Flatten the back, now release, round. Up, flatten, pretend to dive and round and let go. Tap up the insides of the legs. Notice how you're bending your knees as you come down, right? Tap down. And the knees are 90-degree angles to the ankles. That protects you so that you do not hurt your knees or your legs or your body. And now walk up the body. Let's walk down. Use big monster hands like this. Come down the body. Almost like you're a cat walking on your own body. Come down and now walk back up. Good, and let's walk down this arm. And inside the arm. Down the other side of the arm. Up the inside. And now let's tap through all that area. Now you're letting the palms go. It's a little bit of a spanking, but not much. Should be lightweight. Lightweight through the inside, lightweight through the outside of the arm. Lightweight across the chest, down the top of the arm, inside the arm, down again, inside. Lung points. Now let's go back and do this. You're tapping your buttocks. Now you're going to go to your kidneys. You're sliding on the balls of the feet. The heels are releasing. Your knee, hip, and ankle are together. Working, sliding, enjoying life. Good, and now come back to center, tap at the lung points, and a little bit of circles around the lower part of the head here at this occipital lobe. And then a little bit of whatever you can to use your fingernails to scratch the palms, or whatever you want to do into the head there. And then pulling the ears out from the bottom, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Not easy to do with microphone on, but you can figure it out. Okay, we're going to now come into prayer. Exhale here. Inhale up. Exhale out. Inhale up. Exhale out. We're gradually going to slow down here. Now you're going to bring your feet together for a spinal twist, prayer twist. Inhale, come to the balls of the feet. Inhale. Exhale towards your right. With the hips, the upper body, the head, the eyes, as everything turns together on the exhale. Come back to the center on the inhale. Keep your weight on the balls of the feet, the front of the foot. Inhale, start to exhale. Come back to center on the inhale. And final exhale. Inhale first. Back to center. And release. Coming into Tadasana, mountain pose. Feel like a mountain. Bring the palms out in front and the shoulders back. Lengthen through the whole spine. We're going to do a few rolls of the joints now. So we'll start with the head, bringing the palms behind you. Hold them like this. Keep the shoulders down and back. Releasing the chin towards the chest and bringing this ear, your right ear, to the right shoulder and around. 3 times slowly. Mostly feeling like you move from the chin. 3, 2, 1. Notice how you're not bringing the shoulders up, but you're holding those palms back like this. Good. Now bringing your chin to the chest, we'll go the opposite way, towards your left. 2, 1. Back to center and now to the right. 3, 2, 1. Good. Let it go. Shake it out. Shoulder rolls forward, up, back, and down. Inhale, and now exhale the shoulder blades down the back. 2, 1. Inhale forward, exhale back. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now back, up, forward, and down. Inhale, back, up, forward, and down. Notice how that really extends the back all the way out, but closes off the front. And now you are bringing up the shoulders towards the ears, but they don't have to go very far. You're warming up the shoulders. If one shoulder doesn't work, then just use the other one. Modify for your own body, and that occurs to the whole practice. That's good. Now we're going to come to the arms at a T, extending out the arms as far as you can go. Let's push out this way and this way, bending the knee each time. Use swisha, swish, swish, swish you, swish, swish. Good. We're engaging our core as well as our arms. All right, let's look at the rest of the body here. If you have a stool, bring it out. Coming behind your stool, you're going to come across this way. Slide, slide. Use the top of the stool for engagement here with your hand, and that will allow some accessibility as you warm up. Good. Come back to center, and we're going to practice going forward with our chair. Hold on here. You're going to come up to the balls of the feet. Inhale, you're going to go back through the center, which is called the bubbling spring, and back to the heels here. And now feel the toes come up. Now, as you come forward, you're going to bring the heels up, but come through the center because that's sinking. And this is rising. Inhale here, exhale center, inhale forward. Out breath, in breath, out breath, in breath. So we're warming up our use of our core, and we're also warming up our feet here. So full extension of the legs there. And let's bring up one arm to add that extension into the other side. Up, back, down. Up, back, down. Up with the arm, back with the feet. Up with the arm on the other side, back with the feet. And each time when you bring an arm up, you're also coming to the front of the foot, lifting the heels. And all that is really great preparation for getting ready for our weight shift. So that's a forward, back, up, down weight shift here. Good. Let's come to this side. You're going to bring your foot, your left heel forward. The foot that's going to move is going to be the outside foot here. So I'm going to shift over here to the right and bring the left heel up. I'm holding onto the chair. I think I'll hold it in the middle here so I can do this. And now I'm going to extend the leg out, bend the knee again, extend it, bend, extend it. And now I'm going to drop this heel down and inhale forward, bending the front knee, straightening the back leg, and the heel comes up in the back leg. Come back, bend the back leg, straighten the front leg, the toe comes up in front. Preparing for a forward back weight shift. Open on the inhale, exhale back. Good. So notice one very important thing is that your heels are not crossing in space here. You want to feel that when you lift that foot up and you drop it, that that's enough space. Now come forward. Now come back and bend the back leg and the front toe comes up, right? It's just about the right perfect. It should be perfect for your body. So you're holding on here to determine how far out your heel should drop. And it's going to drop itself in a place where your body is still long. And now you come forward. And now you come back. And that prepares you for your forward back weight shift on your left side. Okay, now your left side is right next to this chair here, and you're going to prepare your right leg. So let's come into rider on horse position first. Feet in a V, sink down, shift over towards the chair here or stool, pick up this leg, hold on to the chair where you need it so you won't fall over, bend this knee, bring the leg out straight, release the heel, and come forward, bending the front knee a little bit, enough so that it doesn't go beyond the big toe. Come back. It straightens, that front leg straightens, but never locks at the knee. So you want to leave that all the joints open if possible. But the body itself is very long, so don't drop the head forward. Good. Now let's bring this foot up. Hold on here. Don't fall over. And just drop the heel. Where does it go? Goes right about there, and that's about as long as your weight shift should be. It should not be way out there, or you'll be way over that knee, okay? So hold on, bring the heel up, leg is straight, drop it. Now start bending it. Forward shift. Back heel just came up on the other leg, right? The left leg. This is your right forward and back shift. This knee bends in front, and now it straightens as you move back. As you come forward and bend that front knee, it has the effect of allowing the back leg to straighten and the heel to come up. And that's how it works. It's a forward back weight shift. Okay, let's put that away. We're going to next just do our the rest of our circles. So bringing your arms out into a T, circling forward. 5, 6, and back. Bring the elbows into the body right here. And you're going to isolate the wrists. 3, forward circles. And back circles. On these circles for Tai Chi Chi, we generally don't necessarily bring the hands down like that. So think of the index finger as drawing something that's moving out to the side rather than down. Good, and now just place the palms there. It works perfect. Now go back the opposite way. Still, that index finger is, if you think about it, it's circling like this. But there's not much downward spiraling. It's more outward spiraling. Good. Shake it out. Hip circles, forward, side, back, side. We're moving our hips to the right first, back to the left, forward. So we're moving in a way that we call it clockwise right now for you. And now we're going to go counterclockwise. Forward, left, back, right, forward, left, back, right. And so you always want to go both directions, but we usually start with clockwise and then move into counterclockwise. Good. Now you bring the knees together and you do the same thing. You fold forward from the hips, take hold of the knees. You're coming forward to the right, back, left, and your legs are together. Now you're going to come forward and now left, back, right, forward. You always want to get all those points. Now go whatever direction you want. Hold on to the ligaments around the knee with your fingers and your palms so that you don't go too far out in any direction you want to go, either right, forward, back, left, or the other way. But stop in front and then go. Okay, now you're going to slide down the legs, down the shins with your two fingers next to the thumb here. Just come down there and then open the legs. Bring the backs of the palms together. Open the upper spine. Slight back bend here. Inhale. And now prepare for Tai Chi Chih. 19 movements and one pose. Palms are out here in Tadasana, mountain position. Take a deep breath. Another deep breath. A third deep breath. And drink some water before we move into Tai Chi Chih. Feet are parallel here. Rocking motion. Slow down all your exhales. Right, going back. The inhales will be a little slower than the exhales today. Inhale, now exhale back. We're going to 9. We're going to say this is 6, 7, etc. That's the timing. Last one. Rocking motion comes to a graceful conclusion, resting on globes of energy. Feet are in a V as we move into bird flaps its wings. Inhale. Sink down to the front of the foot. On your exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, same way. Tongue is on the upper palate. The breath goes out. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the throat. This is a little more than 3, but we'll take a breath in here and then exhale out. That's 1. This is 2. It's a 3 times 3 move. This is 3. Exhale out a little slower. Inhale in. Last one. Inhale here and sink it into the earth. Notice as you come into full standing, we're generally inhaling. As you drop down, it's generally an exhale or out breath. Shifting towards your right with your feet in a V, bring your left heel forward. Keep your belly button facing forward as you do this, and you've got a little space between your heels. You want to actually have a little bit of a 45-degree angle on that back foot here. So here we go. Around the platter in chest-high water. 9 times on each side. No grounding until we reach the end. Here's your inhale. Here's your slow exhale. Bring it all the way around the body. Three more. Last one. Inhale to sink it into the earth, resting on globes of energy in resistance to gravity, right there. Rounded palms or relaxed fingers. Shift to the left to bring the right forward for 9 times on that side around the platter. Slow down the exhale here. 5. Keep the head facing the heavens. 6, 7, 8, 9. When we get to ground at 9, okay, so you bring the foot back at 9 here. Inhale and sink it down slowly. We're favoring the exhale today. Shift towards your right to bring your left forward, right out from the hip there. Back foot should be 45-degree angle. Around the platter variation on your left side. Picking up a ball of energy here at your left shoulder and dropping it center right opposite your heart on your exhale. Come back. 9 times. That's 2, 3, inhale. 4, out breath. We'll call this 6, 7, 8, 9. And sink it into the ground. Shift to the left, bring the right heel forward. Around the platter variation, right side, picking up the ball of energy on the inhale and dropping it right opposite the heart on the exhale, all the way around. Ready? That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe down through the throat. Last one of around the platter variation, a circle within a circle. Sink it into the ground, feet in a V. Double ground it, bring it to your heart on the inhale. Exhale slowly down. We're doing several groundings here. Bring it to your head and down slowly on the exhale. Now, give yourself space. Bring it up to the trees. Open the chest. Inhale. Sink it down slowly. Very long exhale here. Practicing relaxation response. And then all the way up here and exhale down. And one more time, you're going to bring a slight back bend into this, coming all the way up here, back bend of the upper spine. Inhale. Come back to center. Take another breath in if you need it, and exhale down very slowly. Take another inhale if you need it. Basically, bring the palms down as slowly as you can. Resting here, and then opening and letting go. Our next move is going to be bass drum. Shift to the right from your V here. Bring your left heel forward, right below the hip. Exhale here. Inhale, and then exhale back. Creating a circle on both sides of your body. The palms are facing each other here. This is your inhale. It's just a little bit faster than your slow exhale back. Enjoy your exhales. They slow you down. 6, 7, 8. Last one, 9. 9 is the noble Chinese number that we follow in this practice. As much as we can. Exhale down. Shift towards your left. Bring your right heel forward. Bass drum. Inhale forward, exhale back. Let the palms face their in polarity here, meaning that there's energy we're creating between them. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out with your tongue on the upper palate. A direct effect of the inhale through the nose. The Qigong breath. Four more. Notice how we're slowing down on that exhale coming back. It really slows us down. And we're going to call this one dine. It's the last one anyway. Okay, exhale. Bring your feet out into a V, rider on horse position. Inhale and exhale down. And now we move into the daughters. Daughter on the mountaintop, daughter in the valley. Our feet are already in a V, and we're going to shift to the right to bring the left heel forward. Like that. Good. Now we're going to bring the palms into Tadasana, mountain pose. Palms are forward. The chest is open. We're going to climb the mountain. And your left hand will cross right here at the heart behind the right hand. It's two circles intertwining like this. Okay? 1, 2, etc. to 9. 3. Notice how slow we are coming back on the exhale. How the awareness point comes as you inhale forward and then you exhale back, and you're really noticing that you're climbing up 2 mountains here and coming down through the central trail with your left hand, your heart hand, close to the body. Three more. Last one on your left. Feet in a V, inhale, sink it down. Shift to your left, right heel forward. Daughter on the mountaintop, your left hand will still be the behind hand here. It's your heart hand. Six, seven, inhaling, exhaling here, right there. 8, 9. Bring the foot back in, your feet are in a V, inhale, and sink it down, resting on globes of energy in resistance to gravity. Daughter in the valley, you're going to start up here on the mountains, and you're going to come down through the valley here, and this will be working really well here. Okay, sink it down. Start on the mountains. Shift to the right, bring your left heel forward. Now you're exhaling over the mountain, so that's fairly slow. So take a nice inhale here. Now exhale. And over the mountains, you can see into the valley on the exhale. This is the anticipation of seeing the top. And your fingertips go slowly over two mountains, one on each side, and this is the central valley here. Take a breath in. Now take a breath out slowly. Four more. Of daughter in the valley. Two more. On your left side. Here's your inhale. Here's your slow exhale over the mountains. Last one. On your left. Feet in a V, shift to the left, bring the right heel forward, and you're ready to do the right side. Just start on top of the mountains for daughter in the valley, and then come down the mountains on your exhale. Don't forget to shift forward and back. Bending the front knee, straightening the back leg. The heel comes up and back. Now the toe comes up in front. Three more here. Inhale, slow exhale over the mountains. See the valley from the top. And last one of daughter in the valley. Foot comes back into a V. Inhale, sink it down. And walk very slowly over to your right to prepare for carry the ball to the side. Feet in a V. Winding up on the inhale here, bending this knee. Other heel comes out, and you've got a straight leg here. That's the yin leg. We're going to change it to make it yang when you bend it. Here we go. Inhale and move. And you're moving with the hips. The hips, the knees, and the ankles always move together. Sink it on the exhale here. And now prepare to inhale that ball and move across with the hips. Notice how the exhale is pretty much when you have the bottom of the circle here. Don't forget to breathe. Move with the hips, knees and ankles working together. It's not a problem if you just relax. A little bit of a squat here, right? That was a 3x3 move. Now we're going to take it across to the other side. Carry the ball to the side. Underneath hand is the direction you're going. And the direction is to your right. And let's take it back to the left. And your last one of carry the ball to the side. Notice how relaxed your arms, wrists, fingers, hips have become. Exhale it down. Push-pull is next. Shift to your right. Your feet are still in a V here. Pushing as the exhale out. And pulling is the inhale back to your heart. Slowly moving through your circle of forward and back weight shift. That's the exhale. Here's your inhale to the heart, and now you start exhaling down in a circle and up. Fingertips come up, palms turn to come back to your heart on the inhale. 4, we're going to 9. 5. 6. Notice your exhale here. 7. And your inhale back. 8. Don't forget to bring the heel of the hand down here and the fingertips up and slowly move the wrists back to come back to your heart on the inhale. And let's do one more on your left side of push, pull, or giving and receiving energy. Just single grounding for the left side. Move it over here from your V to bring your right heel forward for push, pull, or giving and receiving energy. Your exhale will be longer than your inhale. Ready? Exhale. Inhale back. It's like anticipation of the exhale. On your right side, feeling the heels of the hand come forward and down, the fingertips come up, the palms turn towards you on your inhale. 6, 7, 8, 9. Feel the circle, the slowness, the moving from the center body, and then inhale, come into a V and exhale down. Let's double ground it here since we just finished the right side. That way we remember where we are in the 19 moves and one pose. So we just finished push-pull, and now we come into pulling in the energy from the farthest star in the universe. But first, let's shake it out. So if anybody has any tension in their body, this will always help you. Just shake it out. Good. Inhale, sink down. Shifting to the right, bring your left heel forward for pulling in the energy from the farthest star in the universe through the fingertips. With its secondary type of meditation here, which is seeing something like a vision of what you want from that most distant star in the universe. Ready? Inhale, your choice. Just make it good for the planet, please. Inhale and exhale back. When you wish upon a star, that's what we're doing here. Use your inhale here. Use your exhale back. Lengthen your exhale. Eight, nine. Bring the left foot back in. Prepare for the pulling in the energy on your right side. Shift to the left. Fingertips are up. You're pulling in the energy from the farthest star in the universe, which is somewhere out there. Just see it. Last one on your right side of pulling in the energy. Sink it down. Feet are in a V, double ground it. Bring it to your heart. Lengthen the spine, exhale it down. Bring it to your head, your third energy center here. Exhale it down, or Dantiens, and exhale down through the middle and down to the bottom. And now we will do our taffies. Sink it down. Bring your left hand under the right elbow. Bring out your left heel and move to the left. And this is your directional hand, the one that's underneath. We're going to bring that energy this way, towards your left. Separate the palms. Bring in the foot. Exhale. Right hand under. Moving right. It's your invite hand to the right. At the last of that breath, bring in the foot. Five, six, seven, two more. We want to go to 9. Notice the sinking and rising. You rise on the inhale. Sink it down. Anchor taffy, anchoring your right hip. Moving forward with your left, and your left hand is under. And now you're moving to the left. Right hand under, forward. Open the hips. Feet are in a V. And to the right. Left hand under. Forward. Left foot was forward. Inhale, sink, and bring it to your left. Right hand under. Open the hips, feet in a V, of course. and move to your right with the right hand under your invite hand. And at the last second, bring in your outside foot. This is anchor taffy. Here's the basic taffy returning. This is the first variation here. And we're going to do this a couple more times here. Forward to the right, here, open the hips. And now to the right over here. And last one, coming back to the anchor place where we began. Which is on your left side. And sink it down. Circles taffy is next. Our second variation. It's sinking and rising quite a bit here, so take your time. Inhale first. Sink, rise, sink, rise, sink. Left hand under, and this takes you back to basic taffy. That was just a little variation, and then we bring in the foot. Now your right hand's going to be under. It's pulling you to the right. You'll finish right here when you feel the end of the breath and you bring in the heel. And you sink, feet in a V. Rise, 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 and back to the left. Slowly on the exhale here as you separate the palms, and then you inhale that foot. And last one, going back to the left. Circles taffy. Comes to a graceful conclusion, resting on globes of energy. And now we're at basic taffy is part of this, but this is our third variation here. Altogether, there's four. Basic, then three variations. And this is our last variation. Perpetual motion with heel step. Your heel will come down first on the left side. Heel to toe. Bring up the knee, and that way you can bring down the heel first. This has no numerical sense. So you'll just feel when we slow down that there'll be enough points where you'll feel like, okay, I can feel this moving. I can feel my heart protector move also coming down from the shoulder. I've put it together by bringing my knee up and then releasing the heel first. And it's all working. Perpetual motion taffy is the third variation. And it's perpetual. It's highly energetic. So make sure you really have water nearby if you need to either sit or drink or whatever. Only water is what we take with this practice. And this feels like almost enough here. We come back to the left side. Inhale that foot, feet are still in a V here. Sink it down. And we'll prepare for working the pulley, starting with your left side, feet in a V still. This hand will come underneath the hip. This hand will be forward here. This will be the exhale. This will be the inhale back of that hip. And that'll cause us to change in crossing here. It's a diagonal cross. Working the pulley. Ready? Let's look at it first. It's going to be like this. Without shifting, it's a good way to feel like you're doing a combination of crawl stroke and a little bit of side stroke in this, because here's the exhale. And here's the inhale back of that hip. That's like a side stroke, right? In swimming. So if you think of it that way, it helps. Now adding the other arm, which does the same thing, but the real exhale here is on your left side. And here's your inhale, okay? Exhale, inhale. And then you just bring the other side with it so that you've got a partner hand. Here we go. This hand's underneath the hip. This hand's moving out from here. Your left foot comes forward. Working the pulley. Five, six, seven. Slide on the back ball of the foot. Slide on the front heel. 8, 9. Good. Feed it back in a V. Inhale, sink it down. Shift to the left. Right heel forward. Working the pulley. This will be your exhale hand here. This will be your inhale hand back, right? You're going to be directing it from your right side now. Slide on the back ball of the foot. Slide on the front heel. Watch your head position. Don't bring the head forward too much, okay? Keep your spine long. Extend through the crown of the head. Extend down through the feet. Feel the full grounding. Here's your inhale. There's your exhale. It's an exhale forward and an inhale back with your right side dominating. Working the pulley. And we'll make this the last one. Sink it down. Preparing for light at the top of the head, light at the temple. Let's exhale down here. Bring it to the heart. Exhale down again. Bring it to your head. And exhale down again. Feet in a V. Sinking and rising. Circling the palms over the crown of the head 6 to 9 times. Holding them there, facing each other like that. Breathe. Sink and rise and let it go. Light at the top of the head. Inhale, now sink that energy down into the ground and back to your heart with your left hand on top. Your heart hand. Look at it for a moment. Sink it down again. Feet are still in a V here. Light at the temple. Sink and rise. Here are the temples. Sink and rise. Circle the energy at your temples, just behind the ears there. Hold the energy. Couple inhales and exhales here. Sink it down and rise. Let it go out into the earth. Inhale here, bring it back to the heart. Left hand is on the top. It's your heart hand. Sink it down. Joyous breath is next. Feet in a V. Inhale up all the way to here and exhale down 4 times. On the third exhale, drop the heels. Feet are in a V. Heels. Come up to the balls of the feet on the inhale. And make it joyous, happy. Draw the feet out into a V, preparing for our next move, which is passing clouds. All things change. Exhale. Feel the figure 8 here as you draw it with your index finger. It's a slight coming back and a slight coming forward here that allows that. And then feel the passing clouds as the hand up here passes like a cloud. All things change. And now, as the mirror hand, which is that one, passes, let it go and just face forward with courage, resilience, happiness, joy. The senior mind of wisdom is what we're looking for. Come back to rest here. And we come to our 6 healing sounds, which are heart is whole, whole. Spleen is hu, hu. Liver is tsu, tsu. Lungs are sh. Triple heater is shi. And kidneys are tree. Ready? 6 healing sounds. Feet in a V, solidly on the earth right now. Hu, hu, tsu, sh, shi, tree, ho, hu, tsu, sh, shi, tree. 5 trees. Ho, hu, tsu, sh, shi. This is for the kidneys. Tree, 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 tree. Coming back to center, enjoying all the chi that we've moved, the yin and yang effect of the body. And now coming into cosmic consciousness pose, bringing your left heel to your right ankle bone. Cosmic consciousness pose. The symbolism is this, that we're looking through the window of eternity and over it with courage, joy, and wisdom. Interlace the fingers, bring them overhead, open the body in gratitude to the beautiful practice of Tai Chi Chih, 19 movements in one pose. Justin Stone, Wen-Shan Huang, his teacher, 1974, in gratitude to thousands of years of preparation. using Qigong and Tai Chi and creating this beautiful practice that's now done worldwide. Hey, thanks for coming. Hope to see you next time. Have a great day.